Welcome back, everyone, to episode 361 of our Let's Play to reform the Taiyi sect. Yeah, we did have some bandits last episode. They're about to die off. I don't think we'll be able to feed the trees with that, but one thing we were trying to get back to that I figured out between these two episodes is, of course, Jing. We were supposed to be giving her inspiration. I think she has already been leveling some things. Well, she has Spectre stuff on right now. We'll give her a new weapon, of course. Do we have a spare? I'm sure we have a spare Earth artifact. Yeah, that'll work. For now. These Earth needles are not the best. We do still have this one, too. The chakram. Maybe... Actually, I think she had the chakram instead. So we'll equip that instead. And she has a needle as well. They love to hold on to their needles for some reason. Oh, this is a illuminated one. Maybe that's why we equipped it. Can I actually can I make this an artifact? For some reason, I don't recall ever seeing a illuminated artifact. Interesting. Let's see. Do have a couple other earth weapons here too that we can use. For now, we'll probably use this Earthbound Devil Spear as soon as she drops it. And then she still has a Spirit Seed, so we can equip our learning stuff and get to it, I suppose. I think she has a lot still. Let's double check that, actually. Maybe she's already done. Ah, she's actually already done. Okay. Never mind. Instead, let's equip this chakram and then have Huangshan equip this. So I guess we are done with Jing. That was an old note. So I guess next it's Yadogami. Yeah, he's got 2.7 million chi. He's actually doing pretty good. At some point we need to get new... At some point we need to get new artifacts as well. So I think we're working on that right now. Craftina's creating some, so we'll keep at that. As soon as we think we have enough artifacts to raid another sect, we'll probably do that. So it might be a little bit of time before we can. Let's see. Some guy. Oh yeah, he's doing his breakthrough, right. And there it is. Easy enough. Some guy should be near the top-ish now. Or not. Wow, he's still all the way down there. It's kind of crazy. We had this out because we were feeding the talisman, right? So it's at half-half. We want it to be, I think it was 70%. I think as long as it was, yeah, that's what it was, 75%. It has to be over 75% because you can only get 10% on two other things. We won't care about that portion, I don't think. I think we'll probably just get Earth up to 75%, and then we should be good to go, because really we just want to get, in fact, even, honestly, this is probably overkill too. The law match will help cultivate him faster, but if you need a reminder with this one, we're going to be making this talisman a person, getting them to demigod, and then killing them. Well, probably what we'll do is we'll let them die to a tribulation. We'll get as far as we can, of course, right? With demigod tribulations to reforge some new stuff. You can come back now. Don't need you to do that anymore. Still have another one here too. I think Sean had a obsession. We removed one of them, but he might have another one. Usually that's how it works. If I can click the right button. Oh, okay. He's got like a few more seconds. So we'll take care of that in a second. Craftina, craft artifacts, needles. Yeah, we've got fire ones coming next. This is very poorly placed. Let's get this body out of here. This guy's out of stamina, so he actually probably needs... I guess he could eat one more Ganoderma and ginseng. That's probably it, though. Alright. These are full. We're about to do Yadogami, so we'll have him grab it. Let's see where he is, actually. How much are we working with? He doesn't have anything either. So all of these notes are, I guess, just old. So who are we working with inspiration on? Maybe no one. Okay, so Jing, you can drop the spirit seed. And yeah, I suppose you don't need to cultivate anymore. We could use some more weapons, so it might be a good time to bring some people in, perhaps. So yeah, I guess with the end thing that we had happen, I was thinking about it on my walk today, and if you think about it, this area gives us the ability to save. We can always create a copy of our save at any given point in time, so we could always reload that too. We're not going to use that function, but just thought it was an interesting point that I should make. So technically, this is a mortal mode. It's like commitment mode in RimWorld, or you know, Iron Man mode in most other games. So you can always, or usually you are incapable of saving copies of where you're at, so you can reload and whatnot. But I thought I'd point that out. It's a little bit tedious to use this as a save method, but it is something I guess you could do. Of course, if you're playing on Immortal, you're probably anticipating or expecting that you shouldn't be able to save, right? So, Yushao's having a nap. Wake him up because it's the middle of the day. Get him on his appropriate sleep pattern, I suppose. Yeah, so Izanami's mental state is now maxed at 240, which makes sense. She has 2 of these. She's about to get a 3rd one. Not sympathetic, though, hedonistic. Actually, she's not... Oh, good. She has, she's only getting 50 moods. This is perfect. So we'll remove her from the branches that we put her in recently. It doesn't look like that actually had an impact. I'm pretty sure it did in the past, but I may be misusing that trick, perhaps. Anyway. Our animals continue to run into issues with certain intelligence shards. That's pretty much it. Okay. Rings, yeah. Distraught trees. There is climbing. Hey, look at that. One of them. We may want to start gathering some blue stuff that we can use in case we don't get the ones that we want. Obviously, we're looking for luck. But if we get lucky here and get a bunch of climbing, I want to make sure that we get that locked in. You know what I mean? So, I'd be fine with perception, but I think we start with that. Yeah, we've got plenty of perception, so we don't need that. Constitution would be great. Okay. I don't think we had any of those though. Charisma's not really useful. We've already got afraid as well. Luck would be okay too. But oh yeah, of course we're looking for luck. I guess we'll put this 0.5 in as a really like a last resort type thing, or really a final option, I guess you should say. Um, okay. Very unlikely that we get two more stacks anyway. We still don't know exactly what we can look at for a climbing stack. If we get one more, I'll probably look it up, just so that we get that done. Because this cat's been how long have we had this cat actually? Is there any way to? I guess there's no way to tell really. It's age 8 right now, but who knows when it came out here. I don't think it's been too long. Maybe a year or two in the game, something like that. It is summer now too. 265. So we've got Blaze Nest in a couple weeks, and then that's it. Okay. Oh, and the Fortune Seed, right? BE is adding Void Breath on everything. Should help out quite a bit. We're also looking for Innate Restoration on the stomach, too. Looks like we're getting pretty lucky here. Do that again. Yeah, this is the brain, yep. Just making sure we're not adding Void Breath to something that we don't want to, right? Wow. Dire Potential is an interesting one. I'm not really sure I like this particular trait, though. I mean, I don't know. We rarely use Furious Berserk anyway. It seems like the trade-off is worse than the actual usage of it, as far as I can tell. I might be wrong on that, but seems like we used Intrinsic Life on this. Probably want to use, yeah, Innate Restoration, yep. Let's use Wraith Breath on this thing instead. Probably we just wanted to get enough white stacks so that his mood was buffed back up again, which it's already completely fine, so. He's getting the maximum amount of essences per second. In case you weren't aware, maxing the mood out means more essences. Mood is mental state for physical cultivators, so more essences for breathing. This is pretty much as good as it gets right here. So they don't really need a whole lot. We have a lot of chi here. You don't really need this much, to be honest. In fact, you might even just need an altar of magic. We may consider doing something like that in their future rooms, like having a much smaller room that has like maybe an altar of magic and then like maybe, you know, like items in the 2 and 3 slots, but maybe nothing in the 4. I'm not sure yet, but probably play around with that. Maybe we'll play around with that in here, actually, since we've just got Spirit Wood here anyway. Liang Ji is in the wrong bedroom. Exultant Sect needs Fire Chi. I suppose we'll give him a handout after our best guess. It just kills me every time seeing that. Oh, hello, hello. It's good to see you. How are the kids? After we just brutally slaughtered half of their people. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's keep working on these too. Gotta make sure that we're working on these constantly. Whoops. A relic appears instantly. Okay, stop that. I think, oh yeah, Jiao is gonna be our new, like, support type unit. She doesn't have a whole lot yet learned. Should be okay, though. Let's make sure she doesn't have any cultivation stuff on. Yeah, she's good. She's got a fire bath set on. Hmm. Alrighty then. Spare wood needle, too, if we need that. Probably will need it. We need to get a lot of artifacts back here. Yeah, Zheng's missing. That's why we're doing the fire needles. Zheng needs 4 needles of good quality. I'm having her get a little bit of stamina just so that she doesn't get the mood debuff from not having enough stamina, basically. We don't really care about her cultivation progress. In fact, let's make sure she doesn't have... She's got a lot of mental state stuff. Oh yeah, we do need mental state to be over a certain threshold, right? Makes sense. Alright, that's actually 2. We just had Lu here a second ago, so Zheng from the 7 Slaughtering Sect. Ah, not quite greedy enough. Okay. He is a wood guy. Phoenix, and then Yan Shuiyun. This person's actually about to leave. When did she sneak in here? She's not part of any sect anyway, so... She's a wild child. With a scar. Okay. Good talk. Summer is coming, even though it's the 2nd of summer. I agree. Ish. Summer is definitely coming. Add, let's see. Right. We're gonna add Void Breath here. It's almost out of stacks for this particular... The mouth, I guess. We're almost done with this. Yeah, Secret Body True Chi recovery rate. That should help out a little bit, too. This is like a utility slot, so it's not... It doesn't need, like, any endurance. As far as I can tell, at least, it doesn't need anything like that. So... Yeah, BE's gonna be pretty busy for now. Let's see. So who... Yeah, who are we working on, then? Gotta be someone, right? I mean, we're about to have the talisman here, so maybe that's who we're working on. Oh, that's quite a heavy rain. I'd let the rain go, but the lightning is just... Yeah, that right there. I don't know about that. Got the tough demon hide clothes here, too. She's still missing clothes. That's why her mood's so low. So I think that's... She's in a good spot right now, I think. Pretty good spot. While we think about what we want to do, I still really haven't thought of any solution yet. May try to visit... I think it was Mount Cloud's Reach again. See if we can try to somehow get this taken care of. But not exactly sure how it's going to work out. So what does this thing do? Stone working speed. Okay. Looks like we're almost out of Tribulation Ash, too. Insufficient stamina. $3 million on Jing. That's weird. Didn't she have like 2 million not too long ago? And I was thinking to myself, like, she doesn't have as much chi as I thought she would. Maybe we did end up fixing that though, because we did learn a lot of things on her, I guess. So yeah, she's probably a lot stronger now, I would imagine. Without looking at her actual abilities yet. But yeah, 3 million's quite nice. Quite nice. Especially for a fire cultivator. They don't really get too many. Like the wood cultivators get a huge boost to their chi. Water's not too bad either. The fire ones, though, kind of lackluster on max chi a little bit. Alright. Heat stroke. Really? 32 degrees in here. That's a you problem. Ancient cultivator. It's been a while since we've had one of these visit, actually. So we'll see if we can set him. Or her. Let's see. Do have 40 million on Ja. Nothing on Zhang. And nothing on Ross, basically. Yeah, I suppose we are just gonna work on the talisman. It's gotta eat quite a lot to get that 75% marker. Well, if we're Earth, we're an Earth cultivator. So, ancient cultivator. Search for him. Serve the White Lord. Shang Shi. Isn't that the... Wait. Oh, it's Shang Shi. Close. I was like, that's the name of our visitor, isn't it? We, like, provoke him, and he's like, ah, you have awakened my true self. I will now destroy everything in your sect. From our bedroom. Provoke. Yep. Yep. He's upset. The White Lord. Ah, man. It'd be great if we could get nicknames like that. I say it all the time, but it's only because it's true. Would be nice. Alright. Some guy, yeah, cultivating. He can't really do detachment anyway, so he'll be done, in a little bit. Of course, he can continue to get max chi, but, you know. Zhengfei, yeah. They're upset because they're living in a room together over here. This room is full, actually. It needs to be above 30. So we could cool it down a little bit more, but we don't really need to. Let's see. Would demolishing these be enough to get it down to normal? I mean, it's still, like, very auspicious because of the Spirit Relic, but... guess that didn't really help out. Worth a shot. Shang Chi cert. They had me thinking it was, had me thinking the enemy had arrived. Okay, nice. Summer... So we've got Delighted for now. Thunder's about to disappear, so we really need to look for green stuff. Yeah. Green stuff. Any green things that would work? I mean, ring is okay, but not really something we're looking for. Nothing. Not a thing. It's actually 75% right there, but I think we tried this last time and we noticed that, wait a minute. With the hostility, did we leave a note about this? I feel like we should have left a note about this because we found that it's not intuitive on... So, we're going to make an earth cultivator, right? We want to make sure that the match on that is over 75% so we can cultivate it faster. So obviously wood destroys earth, but just buffing the wood on this talisman doesn't actually lead to, I think, the result that we want it to. Because basically, with a 10% bonus on some other element, it means that you cancel like this trait basically that's inherent on the cultivator, where you take more damage, right? You'll take more damage from a certain element, but I don't think it's actually like one for one wood to wood when that comes out, if that makes sense. Like instead, if you I think it's if you have 10% or more in wood, that means that you have enough wood energy in you so that maybe metal doesn't hurt you as much, I think is what it is. If you don't have enough wood energy, then metal ruins you. I think that's actually how it works. But then if that were the case, what would we need to do for this? If we had enough earth energy, then wood would... see, that's not the case either. I think... I'm trying to remember. We might just have to try it. I mean, obviously, this is our first go at it, so... probably we'll leave a note maybe in one of these pages. Let's see. What are these things called? These things are called, Illuminated people info. I think it's 75.01% or more. So we know we're tasty as hell. You know, I am pretty hungry now that this talisman mentions it. Haven't eaten yet today, so... I don't know what he ate. Oh, actually, I do know what he ate. I don't find that exactly tasty, but it is reminding me that I do need to find my own food for sure. He does have 76% and 23%. I think I'm fine with that. Ideally, if we were min-maxing, we would add in another 10% on something else. So it'd be... the spread would be something like this, except instead of 20% wood, it'd be like 10 to 11% wood and 10 to 11% something else. Like I said, that's just min-maxing it. The other thing is, each of these stats actually boosts a different stat. Each of these elements boosts a different stat when they become a cultivator. So, I think it's just, like, if you look at the ring, I think we determined that it's literally like this. So the first one goes to perception, second here, third here, fourth here, fifth here. We could probably express it, though. In here so that we don't have to maybe think about it. I don't know if this will be useful or not, but... So it's metal, wood, water, fire, earth. So what's going to happen, our talisman is going to have crazy high luck. And he's also going to have a pretty good constitution. Sounds good to me. Like I said, we're not going to try to min-max or anything. It might be better off, honestly, just to have, like, maybe, like, 30% in Earth and then, like, 15% on the others. Something like that. Because then you get an even stat spread. I'm not sure if that actually results in better things, but we'll have to try that at some point. So, let's put in, first talisman is like 76% Earth, 3 point something percent wood, just call it like that. And I think he's good to go. So, yeah, he is Earth element, or Wood element right now, but his Earth composition will make him, should make him handle the Heaven-Stealing Law better. Which, like I said, we're just trying to get him up to Demigod as quickly as possible. So, just a trial run. A very expensive trial run, because we have to use Body of Genesis. We're about to get another one of these in a couple weeks, so I'm not too worried about it, but we can't really do this too often. Hopefully we can find more fortune seeds in shops. We usually do find spirit seeds, though, over fortune, so we probably shouldn't make that many fortune seeds that often. Probably limit that, so. Anyway, this thing will become a person now-ish. Oh, it does become a person instantly. Okay, gotcha. Guess we don't have to wait a timer. Well, this is going to be very imaginative. Talisman. So that's his arrangement. Yeah, probably a good idea to spread out your stats a little bit more. Uh, obviously, a lot of this luck is overkill. So let's see, what does this say? So we're innately metal hostile. We're innately metal, water, and fire hostile. Metal, water, and fire hostile. Oh, water, fire hostile, earth friendly. We take more damage from fire. Earth, and water, respectively. So let's see how this works. So, if we have metal resistance, then we take... Because we don't have metal resistance, I should say, we're taking more from fire. Because we don't have metal resistance, we're taking more from fire. Because we don't have water, taking more from earth. So it is actually as I described. So if we don't have the element, then whatever would destroy that normally would destroy us harder, basically is how it works. Okay. So, wait. Earth friendly is more damage from water. Wait a minute, hold on. Metal, more damage from fire. Did I misread it? Mainly metal hostile. More prone to suffer fire damage. Water hostile, earth. Oh yeah, I did misread it. So yeah, water hostile, we take more from earth. Fire hostile, we take more from water. Water will destroy us. So actually, I guess, yeah, having earth means that not only do we get the law match, being friendly, I mean, not only do we get the law match, but I'm guessing we take, yeah, we're more, oh, or wait, we're more resistant to water damage. Well, that's... That's pretty interesting. So, I guess we get no benefit from... It's odd. I guess we can't really get, like, a buff against wood. Hmm. Maybe that's how it works. You just can't get a buff against wood. Whichever element would destroy you, it still destroys you, basically. But we do get even more tanky against water, which is, I guess, could be interesting depending on how you build these guys. Kind of strange, though. But yeah, I guess it makes sense, because if that was the case, then the cultivator would practice whatever the law they want to, and then they would automatically have resistance to that element. Probably not a good idea for balance reasons. So I suppose that makes sense. Let's see. Can we see what their... I guess we can't see their elemental resistance because they're still a person, not a cultivator, I mean. So let's give them a room. Talisman can post up here. Ish. If I can find him. There he is. Give him a spear. Anything else we can give him? We're not going to bother remolding him or anything. I think that's a waste of time. Let's give him this. Those three. He probably should, though, have a... I think we have a bonus, yeah, Heaven Sent. Yes. There we go. Have him use that first, so he gets a little bit of a buff at least. Need some clothes, too. His pants, yeah, you can use the shirt, too. Oh, but me, I want to chill for a bit longer. Too bad. Thinking clothes don't have rights. Jeep bang. Pull this guy out. Alright. Well, we have Talisman here. He's working. We don't really want him to do that. He could have been a miner in another life, but not today. He can also have one of these. I guess we could equip a... Oh, we don't have any spare, Wolf Demon's Fangs or Turtle Shells. Nah, I'll have to do then. Could equip one of these spare, though. Have plenty of those. Or Chi Resistance. This guy's actually dying. Belongs to 7 Slaughtering Sect. We probably shouldn't let him die. Too hot in here, probably, so let's remove that. Yeah. We just put this Beast Blood back in here, too. Doesn't take long. I really want us to have dire potential, but... Looking for Void Breath. Not the blue kind, either. No luck. Just try that again, actually. Yeah, it should be the torso, right? Somewhere around here. Yeah. It's pretty far, but yeah, we'll probably have Talisman go get that in a second here. Let's have him eat. Should be enough. I'll give him a little bit of a better match at least. It's a bonus. Heaven's Seal. Wow. Oh, right. All you need is Constitution. Nice. 200%. Even more of a reason to do Heaven's Stealing. Just make sure you have enough wood. Probably at least 20% would do. Guarding skills. Yep, we know. And then let's give him. Oh, we never cultivated this over 150%, right? Okay. Nice. Achievement farming. Spiritual traveling is good. You know, honestly, we can give him another one too. The flight speed. Do we not have a spare one of those? I guess we don't. Departing Shadows is what it's called. We'll do that right now. This will make quite a big difference, so we'll ban it. And have Talisman pick it up. Let's mentor with Chi. We need to send her back out on the road too, get more age. I think she's trying to become a mentor, but can't. There we go. Yeah, kind of a weird bug where if you're like too close to a wall or a door or something, they just can't actually reach the person for some reason. They can't fix it on their own. Very abnormal. Okay. Let's go with flight speed and yep, max it out. I think we have to. Talisman. Go grab that. Yeah, 381% and 252. Yeah, so he should fly out there. Probably still take a long time, but we'll see. Yeah, only a day though. It's not bad considering that's like across the whole map, so be good. Pretty good. So he'll be back soon. I think that's a pretty good spot to call it for the day. We will soon have a talisman. Ideally, after we create a demigod out of him, and he eventually loses to demigod tribulation, I'm sure he'll probably get through like 4 or 5, right? And then he'll die. He should become a tier 15 talisman if we're understanding it right. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's right. How did I forget? We upset Shang-Chi, the White Lord. He's pissed off. He's already broken 3 objects. We have to deal with that first before we do anything else. We didn't send anyone away either, so hopefully he doesn't have any super dangerous spells. We're about to find out. Some of our people don't even have artifacts yet either, so this actually could be more deadly than I was originally expecting. So we'll get the whole crew in, including our demigods. And try to rush him down. Fire storms. Oh, he's only got 5 million. This guy's not bad. Yeah, he's more of an artifact guy too, so I think we're safe. Could have gone badly. Could have been bad. 90% spell power bonus. He's already done. Wow. Enchantment talisman. Talisman. What a perfect way to end the game. Apparently we have a new spirit relic called an enchantment talisman. Right after awakening a talisman for the whole episode. So, nice. We also got... Oh, that increases max formation load. So we got a lot of nice things, but we'll look through that next time. So I hope you enjoyed. Next time we'll look through this loot, work on talisman, look at our new talisman as well, and keep working up towards eventually taking over more of the world. If there's something that you'd like to see me do in the sect, anything that you thought would be interesting, haven't had time to do in your own playthrough or whatever, feel free to drop a comment, and I will consider doing it at the Taiyi sect. Until next time, peace.